One day in August 2022, Stephen Seagull left his nest in search of food for his family, never to return. We investigate Stephen's disappearance, and in an effort to discover what happened, we speak to those closest to him. Stephen was a well-respected member of the flock, and a reward has been posted for information leading to his discovery. Several theories have been put forward to explain Stephen's disappearance. We analyse them all, starting with the possibility that Stephen may have committed suicide. We spoke to Stephen's best friend, George Seagull. I can't see Stephen doing anything like that. In fact, I've never seen him happier. He just had news about a batch of eggs hatching. Stephen and his wife were so excited. But was Stephen really as happy as it appeared? Stephen's ex-flame, Paige Seagull, is said to have still had a hold on him. Could he have simply flown the nest? We spoke to Stephen's wife, Katie Seagull.
Paige was always pestering Stephen, begging him to come back. She was basically stalking him. Stephen was never interested. He would never have left his family. If anything, Paige may well have Stephen held against his will. I wouldn't put it past her. The bitch.
Could foul play be involved? We tracked down Paige, despite the best efforts to evade us.
Obviously, given the choice, Stephen would have flown right back to me, but that hideous wife of his had him under her wing. He couldn't go anywhere without being given the 3rd degree.
Paige protested her innocence, but could she be believed? A thorough search of her nest and the surrounding area revealed no trace of Stephen. Next, a more out there suggestion from Bugsy Seagull, a conspiracy theorist whose bird-brained ideas have been gaining traction online.
Don't believe what the authorities tell you. This is a massive cover-up. It's blatantly obvious what happened to Stephen. He was abducted by aliens. This has been happening to an ever-increasing number of young seagulls who simply vanish without trace.
Do you have any evidence to support this theory?
Do I? Just take a look at this footage shot by one of our members. This was shot in the vicinity of Stephen's last known whereabouts, near the time he disappeared. Indeed, the member who shot this has also vanished. Was he also abducted? Or has he been silenced by the authorities? Who's next? Could be you. Could be me.
Do you subscribe to Bugsy's theory? We leave that for you to decide. We had one more premise to explore. Recently, it seems, Stephen had become increasingly enamoured of the teachings put forward by the Church of Flyentology. Could he have converted to Flyentology and entered one of their temples? It's notoriously difficult to get any information about the Flyentologists. Nevertheless, we tried. We tracked down the head of the Church of Flyentology, Anton Chekhov the Seagull, Tweeton Level 8. Hi, we'd like to speak to Anton Chekhov the Seagull, please.
Who's we?
We're making a documentary about the disappearance of Stephen Seagull.
That name means nothing to me. I've never heard of him.
Please, if we could just speak to Anton, even if it's only to confirm Stephen is not here, just to put his wife's mind at ease.
Anton doesn't give interviews. Please leave.
Please, it will only take a minute.
You've been told once already. Please leave.
We're not here to cause trouble. We just want to know if Stephen is all right.
Leave now.
At this point, we seem to have come to a dead end. But then, a break in the case. An eyewitness to Stephen's disappearance contacted us. Concerned for his own safety, he insisted on remaining anonymous. So, you saw what happened to Stephen. Could you tell us, in your own words?
Yes, it was horrific. Stephen was flying home to his nest. I wasn't far behind him. Then all of a sudden, an arrow flew up from the trees. It hit Stephen in the chest and he fell to earth. I landed to see if I could help, and I couldn't believe what I witnessed. Some guy picked up Stephen's lifeless body. Then he tore all the feathers from Stephen, ripped his guts out, roasted him over an open fire, and then he ate him.
That's just what happens sometimes, you know. Anyway, could you identify this man if you saw him again?
Yes, I could never forget his face.
Take a careful look at each person in the lineup and let us know if you can identify the one responsible.
I'm not sure. The man I saw had a beard. That's him. Number 3.
You're certain?
Definitely. Number 3.
Thanks to evidence gathered at the scene and the eyewitness testimony, Robin was convicted of the murder and consumption of Stephen Seagull. The witness was given a new identity and entered the witness protection program, along with all the other stool pigeons. Sentence was carried out the following week. Would you like a blindfold?